Very good morning to you all. Today is Community Skip Day, so I'm excited. That's as excited as I ever get. So we've got my tools ready. Got wire cutters, pair of pliers, pair of grips, flat screwdriver, and Phillips screwdriver, and attachment for various bits and pieces, mostly torque bolts, because if I get the chance to grab a couple of washing machine engines, I will, or motors. Oh, and gloves, because a lot of the stuff is covered in rubbish and junk. So we're going to head off to the skip soon, and hopefully get some video there of what's in the skips and stuff getting chucked in the skip and what I get out of the skips. Hopefully some good stuff, but I'm not going to try and take too much because I've got an absolute mountain of stuff in my shed. I'm still working on the circuit breakers and making some nice piles of bits and pieces out of those. So we've got copper, alley and brass, and lots of steel in there. I've also got these other bits with the contacts on, which I might melt off, but we'll see. Anyway, off to the skip. Oh, and we're back home. Well, I was going to try and do part of my video outside, but the wind has really picked up. So I can show you a few of the things I've got from the skip this morning. Got some lovely brass hook there. There's some little bits of brass of a Hoover vacuum cleaner that I've took apart a little bit of. Got some pieces for a nice screwdriver which someone was throwing away, so I took that and the bits for it. And then we've got some mini screwdrivers and micro screwdrivers which will come in handy for phones, laptops, things like that. Someone was throwing away this lovely multi-tool, so I thought I would have that because it will come in handy. Got a spool of copper wire. I mean, it's all green and corroded, but it's copper, it's quite heavy. And then I took apart a vacuum cleaner while I was there just to take a motor, so I've got that. And then we've got the standard kind of bucket of wire. I've got 19 cables in there off appliances, and then I've got two much bigger lengths which came off lawnmowers. So there's that one, and then this one's even longer. So as always, I get plenty of cable to strip, so that'll be my job the next few days, just to clear that and get the cable ready for stripping. But as you can see, that is pretty much a full bucket of cable which I can strip. Now I'm going to try and film the rest outside, but it's pretty windy, so I might just video it and then do some audio over the top, which probably make more sense. But there's a few little bits that I got, and can you believe that people were throwing away those tools? Anyway, they're mine now, so the number of tools I break, it can always come in handy to have some extras. This ducked out of the wind. Got some really big lumps of alley there. There were 5 of them, but I only managed to get 2 of the big discs. But they are really quite heavy for aluminium. Over there I've got the fan. I took the part with the motor in and the cable. There's an old laptop cooling tray which has got a fan underneath, and I think the tray is aluminium. And I've got some lovely lead piping. That's really heavy, and it's very good, very easy to melt that down into ingots. So that's what I'll do with that. I've got an LED outside light, and again, big aluminium backing on that. So that's a nice big piece of cast alley. Here is it's an old radio. I only took it because it's old. It's got the cable still on it. Then I have, go over here. This here is an old fuse box. So again, that sounds like cast alley, and it's still got some of the cables on there. Hopefully I have a bit of brass and copper in. I've got a printer, prints your pictures. You put your SD card in, prints pictures, and I think that is a similar type of thing as well, again with the cable on. Not sure what will be in those, but hopefully there'll be a decent circuit board, something like that. Then I've got an old, I have no idea what it is, but that's copper or brass. Doesn't weigh too much, but I only took that because that's what it was. Mind that dog poo, the dog's left for me. Cheeky monkey. This is a piece of copper. Microwave in the box. Printer, I have no idea why I picked the printer up. I should have just left that where it was, because we know what's that they're full of. Blooming plastic. And then I've got, turn around into the wind, Samsung TV. And the only reason I took that is because it's got a metal backing on it. It's better than a plastic one, put it that way. At least I'll get something for that, and hopefully it'll have a couple of decent boards inside it. But yeah, that is what I took this morning. Not as much as I'd usually get, but stuff that I can either easily store or break down pretty easily. Now let's head back to the shed through the wind. I actually found another that was hanging off the harbour last week. Someone was saying that'll fall off soon, and it did, into the sea. And I picked it up off the shore. So again, it's an aluminium backing on that. So another skip day safely negotiated, and we'll be back for another one. I think it's in about 4 weeks, which doesn't give me much time to get on with this stuff, but I will absolutely try my best, as we always do. And we create a tiny little bit of space, and then we straight away fill it all up again. But that's the way it goes. It keeps us busy, keeps us happy, and we recycle a little bit of stuff and do our piece. Thank you very much for watching. Have a little look out the window, and I will catch you hopefully in the next one, which might not be too far away. Keep scrapping.